New cut. New color. Yes, darling. Some more deeper, darker red this time. Got some of it cut off of split ends, darling. Anyway. So yes, hope y'all doing alright. I'm doing okay. Yes, I will be going to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. This coming Friday. I'll be up there till Sunday afternoon, probably. So yes, just something that a few friends of mine and myself planned months ago, and so we're leaving. I'm gonna try my best to give that Real Housewives of Atlanta review and Married to Medicine review on time. I'm gonna try if I'm back or whatever, but if not, then I'll just do it Monday or whatever. So, yes. 3 people who had birthdays today is Trey Smith, which is Will Smith's oldest son, Leonardo DiCaprio, and actress Demi Moore, darling, because more is always more. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. So Just Hilarious is on the screen. I'm not really a fan of Just Hilarious. I don't think that Jess is that hilarious. I think she's cool. I mean, I support women, especially black women in all areas, but there's just no connection really that I have with Jess Hilarious. But I think she's cute. But sis can't keep no job. Why y'all think Jess can't keep no job? She just bounced from. She get these big opportunities to do certain things, but they always fall through. What do y'all think that is? I don't know. I don't know that much about her, but I do know that part. Unfortunately, but she's a hustler. Keep going, and boom, bam. So let me see. What was the first thing, y'all? Lyrica, she was having some kind of concert. She got up there sounding flat as ever. Flat. Her vocals was flat. Her outfit was flat. Her hair was flat. It was just flat. After stage, once she got off stage, here comes A1. He's all up on her, all in love, and he's doing everything he got to do to get back in there, just so he can cheat again, just so she can take him back. I don't care. Nobody feels bad for you anymore, Lyrica. He gonna keep doing stuff because you allow him to. And there you go. Hell, I'm tired. Let me see. So Apryl and Fizz are having a housewarming party. She brings in these big letters of this on the stand, and it's called A2K. For Apryl. Did you think that was funny, Apryl, or cute? Do you just want to be in B2K? Do you just want to be the band member? Do you just want to be B2K's manager? Do you just want to be their main groupie? What is it, Apryl? It's a little weird. Apryl sat down on the couch with one of her guy friends. Apparently the guy is associated with Omarion or with B2K in some fashion. And he kind of talked about his disdain for Omarion as well. So it's looking like, according to that guy, I missed his name, Apryl and Fizz, Omarion is a pretty shitty individual. So I don't know how true it is, child. I just know Apryl acting a fool on the internet, talking about Fizz is the best she ever had. And girl, nobody, I promise you, not a soul cares. Then in that next breath, she was talking about how horrible Omarion was or is allegedly. Then she was just like, oh, but I'm over it. I'm so over him and all this kind of stuff. I'm just like, shy. I thought when you're over something, you don't continue to keep talking about it. But whatever. On the flip side, could we say the same thing for Moniece? If she was truly over Fizz, she wouldn't keep talking about him. But that's a slightly different situation. I do understand why Moniece is upset, about the whole child thing and then having the little boy lie and all that. Apparently, apparently. But Moniece needs to know that when she go on these rants and raves, regardless of whether she's right or not, it's going to look like she wants Fizz back. And ultimately, no matter the situation, no matter how you feel, no matter what they, if they allegedly got your little boy, you and Fizz little boy to lie to y'all or whatever it is, eventually, on both sides, y'all both gonna have to let it go. And just move on. And like I said in my last review, Moniece, you upset and hooping and hollering about him getting with Apryl or whatever it is, but you don't even know if this gonna last. And I can put money on it that it's probably not. You don't know nobody until you stay with them. Now they're staying together. Just watch. Just watch. So anyway, Carter, I think her name is Carter the Body or something like that. This girl who's like a bodybuilder, weightlifter. She's attractive. Stud. But anyway, she was just like, she's trying to figure out why Moniece keep putting stuff out there about them, yada yada. And she felt some kind of way. Y'all know the video that kind of went viral about Apryl talking about her for JJ and stuff, and who all wants it and who wants to get inside of it and all the kind of stuff. They said she took that as a joke. It was out of context, whatever. So yeah, I was just like, it's a shame. No matter what, they always want to paint Moniece as crazy and out of control and jealous and bitter and can't let go a little fizzle pop. It's just like, oh gosh, a mess. Let me see. K. Michelle had a scene with the producer. She's working on her country album. To me, when K. Michelle sings, I hear the country obviously when she speaks, and sometimes when she sings. But even when she sings, to me, K. Michelle still sounds R&B. But hey, I do like K. Michelle's music. I do think she's very talented and crazy, but I do think she's very talented. So anyway, she met with some guys, and the guy was just like, look, you got 2 strikes against you already. You're a woman and you're black, so you're going to have to work 10 times as hard, but you can absolutely do it. It was just like Whitney Houston brought up she made a country song a hit, which was Dolly Parton's song, I Will Always Love You. And Whitney covered it, and it became the standard as to what it is now. I was just like, she was just like, but K. Michelle's ready and determined. A little later on, K. Michelle met up with 2 of her good friends, one lady and then crazy Karlie Red. They was met up and was talking. It was talking about the surrogate. The surrogate walk in. Y'all saw the look that Karlie Red gave the surrogate. I screamed. I was just like, Karlie Red, what is this look about? So we found out that K. Michelle is coming back to Atlanta because she has no more friends in Hollywood because she done talked about everybody like a dog. And now, they're running her out of Hollywood. So now she back to Atlanta. So she does some stuff up there, and then I guess she'll go to New York. Or whatever. I don't know. So K. Michelle's coming back to Atlanta. I don't know if that will mean that she will be on Love Hip Hop Atlanta. I mean, it only makes sense. I don't know. Every single K. Michelle album that I can think of, she's been on some kind of reality show. Wow. If it works, it works. Um, Let me see. Zell had a scene with Paris and Tiara. They was just not waking up or whatever. Zell, he was happy for Tiara being in their house with them for like 2 minutes, and now he's over it completely. If I'm talking funny, y'all, I think I'm coming down with a cold. Unfortunately, right before the trip, right? Ain't this how life happens? I tell you. Oh, God. So, he was just like, oh, I'm out the bathroom, Tiara. She was just like, okay, thank you. They was just, the whole moment. I'm thinking about me sharing the bathroom. I love the bathroom. I'm always on the toilet. I'm using the bathroom. So this is my gig. I just love being. There's something about being in the bathroom that's so peaceful to me. God, but having to share it with multiple people is a challenge, darling. Anyway, so they started to talk. A little earlier, Tiara had a scene with Apple Watts and Apryl, not Apryl, Beyonce, Paris, and Paris and Apple made up, and then Tiara asked Apple, did she want to do a song with her? So Zell's working on music all of a sudden, and we found out that he actually asked Tiara to do music with him, and she never got a clear answer, or she never just did it. So then, TT ended up running her mouth so much and ended up spilling the tea that she want Apple to work on a record with her. And Zell felt some kind of way about that. Seeing as how, he's always helped TL and all this other kind of stuff. So, they got to a little argument. Zell is auditioning guys for, is it his photo shoot? I think maybe it's his clothing line, I believe, that Zell's coming out with or something. He's auditioning people. Booby came down there, It's nice to see Booby and Zell good friends. It's definitely, is the word difficult? It can be very challenging for a straight guy and a gay guy to be, close, unless they're both completely comfortable in their skin. More so the straight guy, because the gay guy, already gonna face whatever, and they already know what comes with the territory. But sometimes straight guys don't want to hang with gay guys because they think that people are gonna think they're gay, whatever. So yeah, it's definitely nice to see it. I was against Booby and Zell's possible friendship at first, because Booby had made a comment saying that he wanted Zell to be like the wingman or whatever. I'm just like, why does gays or people in general, women, other men, that are not what is accepted, which is somebody who's conventionally attractive, somebody who is fit, somebody who is white or desirable by people. I'm just talking about things that are acceptable, straight, whatever. Why are what was I gonna say? I went blank. I was gonna say, why does the people that don't fit that mold, that standard, whatever that standard is, but whatever the norm is, people who fit outside that box, why do they always have to be a B character, the second man, the assistant, etc.? And Zell was so comfortable being that, and I was just like, no, I can never be behind you. If I can't walk beside you, then I don't want the position. Thanks. And I don't really want you behind me either. Let's just walk together. How about that? But whatever. So, anyway, it's nice to see they're real friends. Zell got emotional, which actually, surprisingly, I felt bad for Zell in that moment. I don't think that Zell is a bad person. I do think that Zell is very petty and messy. But I think it's only to fit in with people. I know a lot of people like that who are one-on-one, they're cool. But when they get around other people, they switch up their personality because they are around people that they admire or look up to or kind of want to be or something. Or people who they deem as cool. And it's like, well, you know, it's like a constantly, let me try to impress this individual so that they will keep me around so that I can reap the benefits of what comes with this individual or these group of people. So, you know, Zell started crying and stuff, and, you know, it was nice to see Booby in Paris in support of Zell in that moment. Booby was very excited to see Tiara, you know. He was excited to see Apryl until Apryl and Fizz spilled the beans there together. And so now he wants Tiara. And Booby, why are you being so thirsty all on camera? Like, my God. Booby, find you something to do. What is he doing? Is he rapping? Is he playing basketball? What is Booby doing, y'all? Let me see. Tiara and Zell, they had a heart-to-heart conversation. Y'all know they cousins. And, yeah. So they talked, and, you know, they talked it out. Tiara does strike me as a kind of a moocher. She does kind of strike me as a kind of a person that she'll keep you around if you're doing something for her, or if you can. But once she get back on that up and up, you don't see her no more. I don't know. I could be wrong. Let me see. So Miss Nikki Baby's back, and her ass looks horrendous. I don't know why people go out and get them big diaper asses. I really don't get it. It's just too much. And then, you know, your thighs and legs don't match. You just look ridiculous. I mean, when you really do get older, what's going to happen? Gravity is going to happen regardless. And you're just going to have to keep going back and forth to the doctor. You know, well, you should have just left it alone. Stop trying to get all this plastic surgery while you're young in your 20s. When life really happens, when you really gonna need it, you can't get no more surgeries done, darling. So you just look how you look. Hot mess. She says she back and doing good, and, you know, we believe her. I don't care. Jason Lee, he introduced Megan Thee Stallion on something. There was at some kind of showcase or some mess. Let me see. All of them met up, meaning I think Moniece, Mickey Monday, a couple of other people. Because apparently Moniece said that Jess Hilarious had a lot of things to say about Apryl Jones, because her and Apryl Jones was really good friends. We see Apryl Jones on IG talking about how Apryl just leave the kids there with Drew, how Apryl out messing with whoever, Fizz just sit back and accept it, and all stuff I can believe. And, you know, Apryl and you know, Moniece was talking about that. So then we ended up seeing Fizz and Apryl. Apryl had invited Jess Hilarious over to their home, and Jess pretty much just put everything on Moniece. It's like, oh, she kind of manipulated the situation. I was mad at you. You haven't talked to me in 5 months. She called me, told me to vent, and then I vented, and then she vented her feelings, and then, you know, there we have the story. I was just like, this is sickening. So Jess, it's almost like Jess is begging to be April's friend again. I was like, this is tired. Jess sat down, and April's just like, I'm scared of you now. Like, I don't know what to do. Or we can get back closer. Are you going to spill my deepest, darkest secrets again? Like, what is going on? And, Jess is just like, Moniece, she going to have to see me. Why? Moniece didn't make you do nothing, girl. You wanted to do that. Moniece didn't tell you to get on Instagram Live. Even if she did, you wouldn't have did it just because she told you to do it. You wanted to do that, so shut up. Hot mess. I can't stand that. Who the hell is Apryl? Child, apologize if you're wrong and keep it moving. All this, I need time. Okay, take all the time you need, girl. When you call back, I'm gonna be gone. I promise. Child play. They is always messing with Monique. Moniece. This is just so exhausting. I tell you. Y'all leave Moniece alone. She's really trying to be in a good headspace. I tell you. Well, but Moniece, like I said, ultimately, no matter if you're right or wrong about the whole Drew and Apryl situation, you gotta let it go. You gotta do like Keyshia Cole and let it go. Okay? Anyway, let me see what else is going on. Is that it? I think that's it. Child, we're gonna see a scene where Zell Swag is telling A1 and Lyrica that Mr. Ray said something about the little boy being his or some shit. And then we're gonna see A1 slap Mr. Ray down to the ground like a prostitute. And I just don't know what's going on. Why should I always beat up on Mr. Ray? I know Mr. Ray run his mouth and stuff, but what is the point in fighting Mr. Ray? Like, really? What's the point in fighting somebody who don't want to fight or can't fight? That's a waste of time. I would say, Lord have mercy. That poor man. Anyway, with that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at This He's World on Instagram and Twitter. At This He's World 89 on Snapchat. Chisky on Facebook. Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. Run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned. I'll see you guys later.